big outdoor sleepover.
Yeah, pretty much. So they've called us out. They've invited us out because they've had a lot of activity on the property. Everywhere from shadow figures to they hear things at night. Camping out on the property, and we're going to be investigating the property for the night. I don't know. I think it's going to be good. What do you think?
I think it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to catching some shadow people, maybe getting goosebumps, some chills.
I think we're going to get it's going to be cold today, so I think we're going to get plenty of chills.
Oh yeah, especially with the property line being right up against the was it the shaman?
Yeah, there's a native shaman that lives on the next property over. His property borders the same property. Supposedly he practices. There's a creek nearby too, which we're gonna go check that out later on once we get camp set up. And we're gonna wait for. Right now it's just me and Scream. Brian and Marie will be following us. Eventually they'll be there a little while after us. There's one thing that's gonna be interesting is figure out the cameras, like putting the cameras outside, because it's a big property.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Like I always say, this is how good horror movies start.
That is true. That is true. I couldn't agree more. Nothing screams the start of a horror movie more than cruising around in a van going camping. And you're going out to the middle of nowhere. It's a good thing we know a thing or two about horror movies, though. They're not going to get us. Seen it 100 times. So I guess that's when, back in the day when your parents said you shouldn't watch those horror movies. I guess this is where it pays off.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have the knowledge of how to stay safe in these situations. So anyway, like I said, they've invited us out to check the property out. We've actually been there once before, and we did catch a few things. It was during the day. It was a really good, really active property. So we're actually really thankful that the property owners have given us the chance to. They've invited us out, and given us the chance to do this because it really helps us out. So once we get there, get the camp set up, start getting the equipment ready, get it all set up. I'm going to try to start investigating around 8 o'clock tonight. Maybe a little before, maybe a little later, depends, see how the rest of the day goes. We're still on our way there, so we still got a little ways to go.
How long it takes to have camp, get all the cameras ready?
It takes a little while. So we're going to see what happens. So we'll have a video out hopefully soon. We know it's going to be a lot to set this one up. So, if anything, a real nice area out here. There's a lot of abandoned places out here. Which, if anybody knows of any abandoned places, or I guess as you would say, haunted places out in Hereford, Arizona, go ahead and let us know. Either leave a comment in the video or shoot us an email, wildnightparanormal@gmail.com. So we love checking stuff out. We don't mind driving. Obviously, we don't mind traveling. We do it all the time. So
Whatever you do, don't do this at home. We're prepared. We don't condone anybody else going into any unsupervised areas or private property. Just want to make sure.
So would that be like don't do this at home?
Oh, disclaimer.
Disclaimer, don't do this at home because we're trained professionals.
Exactly, because if we disappear, it's because we're going out there to have some fun. They disappear. That's the problem there.
That is true. Don't try this at home.
Guardians are
well, Mexicans
ancient.
right on the other side. So yeah.
Ancient. I have. So you practice shamanism too.
Not on a probably a scale that he's doing.
Yeah.
I have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
I did a lot of the darker part of it when I was younger, which is why I know what I know and why I study what I study now. And I definitely stay out of the darker area. But I think you're right in what you're saying, because I feel the same thing. Like this, that's why I was drawn to over here. Like this has some kind of purpose to it. This isn't just decorative,
No,
something he's done in his
I
yard.
definitely see a woman, like native, beautiful.
Yeah, I feel it's very native out here, and that's probably where I'm a little more backed off from it, because I don't deal with a lot of native
and
stuff.
you're not from here.
No.
Okay, so this entire valley was Paleolithic men, and then it was Anasazi, and then it was Apache, and then the conquistadors came through and slaughtered.
Right.
So that's why it's so. It's ancient, and Miller these are sacred mountains right here.
Mm.
So you have sacred mountains with a creek running. That's why he's picked this spot.
Right.
Because up there on top of Miller Peak, you can see everything. And
that would be
so
that highest one right there.
Peak, yeah.
Okay.
So the highest peak, Miller Peak, it's above the timberline. Not only that, but I've heard, and this is something I've heard just through people telling me this, that if you stand up there and when you look at a certain time of day and you see Mexico, you can see everything. Like it's a 360 view. The right time, light, and angle, you can actually see the Baja, and it looks like it's this reflection of this pure gold kind of reflection. So the lost city of gold.
Mm.
That's one of the myths.
Just talking to her about if she didn't having anything in the house. She got orbs, shadow figures, and stuff like that. And as soon as the dog's been quiet the whole time we're out here. As soon as she started talking about the orbs and shadow figures in the house, the dog started barking.
The dog started barking.
Dog barked once. I'm like, dog's been quiet the whole time we're out here, except when that one's out here. As soon as she mentioned that, dog starts barking. I'm like, that's interesting. I'm like, Bree, did you catch that? She's like, what? I go, as soon as you brought that up, dog barked once, stopped. Dog's been quiet the whole time we're out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff in his house.
Oh, this stuff there's so much energy coming off.
There's stuff in his house,
Yeah, right.
in his house right now.
Oh, I'm sure
They're
there is.
looking. They're like, hey.
No,
They're just curious.
No, they're looking right now. I can.
Well, I think it's interesting that we all.
I'm just lit up right here.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
all felt
The
the
energy
same
coming
thing
off of
about
it.
this area
I
at the
saw
same
before.
time.
You told me there was a native, and I said white trailer behind is a spiritual spot. I could feel it. The other thing I wanted to ask you, because you might feel it, down the road, not too far, maybe a few houses on the corner down there. I did feel there was at one point some kind of cult.
I was thinking that when we were coming down that last spot right there with that real nasty wash,
The dip.
like the big dip, like I felt like they were like keep going down there. Like I almost said it to you too when we were in the car, but I was so focused on getting here.
Yeah.
Like I almost felt like we should go check out further down the road. It feels like
I saw hooded figures.
Yeah, I felt like it was like a gathering. It was
It's a
like
gathering.
something like what I
It's
used to practice
Satanism.
when I was younger.
Yeah, like what
I
kids
had this-
consider
exactly.
Satanism, right?
I had that was the feeling that I had. I felt like it was a gathering, and it reminded me of when I was younger.
Yeah,
Because that's what I used to do.
It's what kids think.
Right.
Is, you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Witchcraft Satan. The
Yeah.
whole, like, let's draw the thing and let's do a thing.
Right, and they think they're practicing Hail the Dark Lord and all that.
Let's
Yeah.
sing some songs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but no, when we
sacrifice
hit
a
that
rabbit.
last dip, that's
It's
when
down there. It's
I
right
felt
over
like
there
we
somewhere.
we should go keep going down the road.
I saw that too. Yeah, and that's why she's also having activity, because that opens the door. You
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
whether they know what they're doing or
Right,
not,
they'd open the door.
it does open doors, and then you got these kids. They don't
And
know
if
how
you
to
leave it
close
open,
them. They don't know how to close them.
You leave it open. That's it. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah, they don't know how to close these.
sorry.
What we got editing for?
But that's over there, so
yeah.
that's down the road, maybe. And I don't feel like it's happening now. I feel like it happened a bit ago, like maybe.
Yeah, no, I didn't like when I was feeling it and thinking about it. It's not like it's currently happening,
No, it's like 10
but
years
it's something that has happened, and it's happened down there, and there might be remnants of it, or like I said, it gave me a big feeling of my younger days and what I did.
That's what I felt it. I saw the kids, or the young people.
Yeah,
gathering.
I pictured as a younger. I did
Yep.
picture that we're a couple older people, because
But
given all
yeah,
groups like that, there's
right,
always an
there's
older
always-
person that's
right.
leading them and brainwashing them and all that. I know, because I used to be one of those. I used to have my younger group of people that would hang around. It's dangerous stuff, though.
It
You
is,
get
I
people
know.
that don't know what they're doing and they don't know how to close it, and that stays open.
It lingers. So that's one of the things that, and I think like when we were talking about him, like he does definitely spirit walks around here. Like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So
Yeah,
it's not-
he's pretty accomplished at
Yeah.
it. I imagine
So
he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
this guy,
But he has baggage too. So
he's. I think he's playing both sides.
I think he's got a problem.
I think possibly maybe he's using what he does to try to cure whatever he's got going on.
This is what he's paying penance, as what I get, because when he was younger, like you, he did some things he really regrets,
Yeah,
and he's trying to pay penance by doing good now,
right.
and he's doing good. He is doing good, but because
That's what I'm thinking. Like he's do what he's doing. He's trying to also heal something of
now,
himself.
Yes, he's giving back now,
Yeah.
because he did.
That's another issue, right?
Yeah.
You feel the watching on your back all of a sudden?
No,
why
I
I
just
turned-
kind of felt what he did. I kind of saw it. It's not a healthy thing. Like he was like people from his tribe and his people, they get involved in things that they shouldn't get into, like alcoholism and abuse.
Well, I've talked to both of them,
Yeah.
You know,
and I've seen it, you know, I've seen pictures.
Yeah, this area started getting me.
He set boundaries here. But look at the rocks.
Yeah, I was standing over there and I started walking over here and I felt like I needed to start photographing here.
Columns.
Yeah. The creek is over here too.
Look at all the look at the regular fences. Why would that one be break like that? Significance of the stone wall.
Yeah.
There's no other fence back there. If you look at it, it breaks right down. Each one's the same height, same diameter.
Darla was telling Robin that before her mom passed away, that they used to bring her out here, and she said that there would be, she said, "Do you see the people over here?" She said there were people that would hang out over here and like they wanted to talk to her. Mom passed away. Before she passed away, they used to bring her out here, and she said that there would be people over here saying that they wanted to talk to her. So I want to get some photos of this area. Very interesting area. Don't know.
There's no fence. There's no fence. The creek's right there.
Yeah, as she said, yeah, it
The
runs
creek
right here.
The creek's right there. Cause the creek's right there, so you got water. Now, all of the fence
That is
lines
interesting,
except
though.
that.
All that he's put together.
Same height, same diameter, everything. Why that though?
That's an interesting one. It'd be interesting to see what Robin's going to say about that one. I don't think she's seen that yet.
But why that one though?
Yeah. So me and Brian were over here talking, and what'd you say? You got a headache?
Pressure on my forehead.
So we were standing. You got it right about
There
here.
it goes again, man.
Get it again.
It's super tight right here.
We were standing right about here, and as we were standing here, it literally sounded like something.
Kind of
Something with like a heavy footstep was coming up behind us, almost like it wanted to come talk with us. Like it didn't want to hurt us. It just. So we're gonna try doing an EVP session and see maybe if there's somebody or something here that wants to talk with us. All right, so we're getting close to investigation time. Brian's just over there getting his tent ready. Look at his hat sitting on the ground. Do you see that? Do you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Say hello, Brian.
What up, y'all?
Finally get your tent together?
Finally.
Just in time to go to bed?
Just in time to go to bed, you know, busted knuckle, you know how we roll.
So, this is where we're at. We got campsites pretty much together. Nerve center right here. It's kind of a mess right now, still putting stuff together. But this is where we are at right now. This is the property we're going to be doing tonight. So, campsite right here. There's everybody over there. So we're going to be getting started probably in about an hour. We're going to do a short session in the house because there's some activity in there. And then we're going to be doing most of our investigating in the back of the property tonight. But for now, we're still getting set up. There's the So we're over here taking pictures. Bring the camera. So we're over here taking pictures. I caught one where it's just like, I would show you, but we caught like a bunch of orbs or whatever. Could have been dust. I did just get hooked on a plant over here, but then we just tried recreating it with kicking the plants and taking the photos. Couldn't get the same thing. I went and took a photo of him just now. He was standing right here. And I took a photo. My camera froze. I can't turn it off or anything. I'm going to have to pop the battery over.
Wow.
It won't do anything.
Put a little bit of flashlight right at the ground right there. Stand still. Just point a little more at the ground.
When I walked in that corner, I just had like it literally was such a pain right here. I just kind of felt like all of a sudden my bone just popped, like someone snapped it. It was
I had that head pressure again.
It's that back corner over by the house over there, right?
Yeah. By the White House. Well,
The White House.
Yeah, I had that head pressure over there.
It was right here where when we were here. We were standing right here doing that EVP session. And it sounded like something was walking up on us, and me and Andrew, I was just telling him about it, and that's when I took the picture, and we got all that photo. Now I can't get it to happen again.
It's orbs.
I know it's a very active property, so I'm actually thinking that this time it might actually be, because you know me, I'm 50-50 on it.
No,
But when I can't recreate the photo though, when we were back there kicking up all those plants and everything. No, it's not happening.
see?
Like I didn't even pick up any in that.
Yay!
So I think it's going to be I'd think it's safe to say we're going to have a pretty interesting night.
It's safe to say they know we're here.
I think they do.
Just be careful with the little holes.
I think we'll walk back to the camp now, and we'll start preparing what we want to do next. Because eventually we all got to have cameras on. We'll start like going out in like 2 separate teams. That way someone can watch. Just sit back here. I think I'm about to walk into a tree, aren't I? Yeah.
I have my
Don't walk around in the dark. It's dangerous. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. This next clip, I need to kind of explain what happened before we continue with the video. We had just gotten back to camp, and we were setting up some new equipment, changing out some batteries, setting up some equipment to head out to another part of the property to investigate it. And what we do is we use two-way radios while we investigate larger properties, so we can communicate with each other without having to yell and all that. So we had 4 radios, all were patched together, all on the same channel. And while we were setting up some equipment, one of them decided to, and I'm sorry, it's going to be a little bit kind of explicit language a little bit, but Andrew's radio decided, and only his radio decided to say whore. And we all heard it, and we all thought that he had said it, and we didn't, or somebody had said it. We didn't realize it was just the radio. So, but we didn't catch it initially on camera. We did catch the audio on one of our DVR cameras that was outside of our campsite, right outside the tent. So I'm going to play that clip so you could hear it, and then we're going to have a little. Then we sit down and we kind of discuss it afterwards. So we'll continue with the video. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far.
Your mom's a whore.
Is that what I just said?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
His radio just...
Are you...
I believe my radio's on. It should be.
No.
Yeah, my radio's on. And it was sitting
Yeah.
right next to me in there. I would have heard it. All of ours would have went off. We're all on the same channel.
Yeah, no, but that was...
It was only his.
It says whore and right.
I didn't hear the right part. I heard.
No, I heard.
whore.
I heard the whore.
I heard the right.
Like what I heard was I thought
thought
he
it
said
was
your mom's a whore, and that's why I was in here and I said yeah, go tell her that. I didn't know it was his radio. I thought he said it.
Yeah, that was his
No,
radio.
I did say your mom's a whore because I was responding to it.
Oh, you're responding to it.
I'm so used to hearing someone go whore, and I'm like, your mom's a whore. And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute.
Then it pops back and it goes right.
You want to know who he is?
There you go.
Like you.
The button's right here.
Yeah, that was. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was weird because my radio didn't go off for nothing.
None of ours, and all of us have them on.
Check it again. Use yours, Andrew. Make sure everybody's going. They're all on the same channel.
Hello.
That's weird though that only yours said that.
And then you had the pain in his ear, like the fucking sharp pain in his ear. They're trying to talk to you.
Let's do a spirit box session real quick. Okay, so what would you say? We were sitting here. Andrew's radio went off, only his, and what did it say?
Whore.
Andrew's radio said whore, and his was the only radio that went off. So what we're going to do is we're going to run an SB7 session, and we're going to have Andrew hold the box, because clearly I think they're trying to get a hold of you. Because Andrew, this is the first time me, Brian, and Bree have been out here before. This is Andrew's first time out here. So I think they might be trying to get in contact with him. So
Yeah, I say, not only that, but Andrew had the sharp pain in his ear. Now, when that happens, it is known that when spirits trying to communicate with you, they communicate on such high frequencies that it is too painful for the human ear to hear. Bree's experienced it, and now it's Andrew's turn. So let's see what we come up with on this spirit box session.
And just so there's no confusion, Andrew, Scream, same guy.
Right here, right as I hand Andrew the SB7 spirit box, a response immediately comes through which sounds like, nice to meet you. After receiving this response that said, nice to meet you, it is almost immediately followed up by another response that to me sounds like it says, hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey. Hey.
I said, hey, didn't it? Is there anybody, so if there's anybody here, you can use this device if you're trying to talk to Andrew or scream at whatever he wants to call. You feel free to talk with him. You can speak to this device he's holding right here in his hand. Try asking him about the radio. Who's the whore? Is there anybody that wants to talk with us right now? Come sit by the fire with us. If there's anybody sitting here with us, feel free to talk to us. Can you tell any of us our names? Can you tell us your name?
All three.
Did I say Bree?
Yep.
It sounded like it said
Bree and Kevin.
My name's common, but it's not that common.
That straight said something and it went Bree. Like I heard that one. If you want to talk to Bree, you can. She's right here. She's listening. Say hello to her. What can you tell us about inside the house? Can you tell us the name of the people that live here? Okay, so apparently they want to talk about the house. What is it about the house? What do you want to tell us about the house? Anything you want us to know about it? Did it say go come in? That's what I thought I heard. Something.
Go come in?
Go come in. If you want us to go in the house, let us know.
Arizona.
Every time I ask
Please
about
come
the
in.
house, every time we talk about the house. As we're conducting our spirit box session, it appears that Bree feels or sees something behind her, and at this time is when we get a very intelligent response on the spirit box that seems to be very directed towards her.
Free.
You seem like you want to talk to us about the house. Every time we ask about it, you start talking. I do. Can you tell us a name of the person that lives?
There goes David again.
David?
Can you tell us the name of anybody that lives in the house here? Can you tell us a name of anybody?
Granny.
I heard that.
What is that?
Granny.
Is that what I thought? Okay, I thought I heard something. I couldn't.
No, it was Granny.
You wanna tell us about Granny?
We know Granny's mother passed away on this premise. Is that who's communicating with us?
You sound like a female's voice. Is there anything you would like us to tell them? Okay, we're gonna stop this session right now. We want to thank you for talking with us. So we're getting ready to head in the house right now, and we're gonna run an SLS session. And because I guess there's some, as we're out here investigating, I guess there's a lot of activity going on currently in the house. So we are going to head in there, and we're going to do a little bit of a session and see what we can catch. All right, so we're about to head into the house. We're getting a bunch of activity in there right now. So we're gonna head in. We're gonna do we're gonna do some SLS. We're gonna do a spirit box session. Did we grab that key too?
Brian grabbed it.
So we're gonna head in the house right now. See what we catch. Apparently there's a lot of action going on.
In my head, I know they're here. Bring them in. I want to talk to them.
Okay, because we were doing some stuff out here and we were getting a lot of responses with it.
Okay, because the last time that face was right there.
Yeah, it was right,
Yeah.
it was right in the corner.
Right there.
There's nothing there, Kevin.
So, with running the SOS, we're gonna have to keep the lights off, because it'll mess with the light. I gotta go over it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no, yeah, let's have you back here, because we caught the, yeah, it's perfect.
It's dead on
Caught it
perfect.
over there.
And we caught it right there at that door.
All right. Now, last time we were here, in this very spot, I had this device going called Perilous. Perilous allows you to communicate with us, or allows us to communicate with you. Is that you making the temperature drop on the device? We have another device right next to it where if you come up and you stand next to me, that will light up and that will let us know that you are here.
You catching that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait.
Said wait.
Native American guy, you said you wanted to talk to us. I called them in. We're all friends. Come on and talk to us now. Tell us what you need to say.
Are you the one that was communicating with us outside on the spirit box?
It's gonna be a flash.
Talking about being a prisoner? We're here to talk, so let's hear what you have to say. Picking anything up?
Didn't pick up anything yet.
Still that temperature drop though. On that REM pod. That's me just moving it.
Oh yeah, you got something, you had something just go behind you. You see it right there on the wall, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
It's behind you.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, hi!
It's hanging out. It's yeah, it was up here, and then it was right back here in the corner.
Tell you what, if you want to show up,
What did that just say?
better. So, is it better that I stood close to you? It's okay if you want to come stand next to me. It's alright. That pod's going nuts though. Tell you what, I'm going to pick up this device. Has a series of lights on it. If you want to go ahead and stand next to me, just go ahead and light this up for me, please. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's try this again. If this is the spirit of the native that we were here last time, why don't you go ahead and say hi? Alright, let's try this again. If this is the spirit of the native that we were here last time, why don't you go ahead and say hi? Do you know any of our names? K2.
That's you making the K2 meter or any of these equipment going off, can you let us know?
Perilous said opening. We're close? Am I too close? How about I step back here? Which one of us is the boss? And do you still feel like you're a prisoner? I remind you?
Hey Brian, I just thought of something. Ask him something. Ask him if they're worried that what I'm holding in my hand, because it might look like a gun to them.
Did he just say yes?
Bless you.
You catching that?
Well, hi, you're here. Thanks for showing up. I do appreciate it. What is your name? Are you male or female?
I asked him that because when I was asking you that, to say maybe they think this might be a gun, that started going on.
What?
When I was telling you to ask them if they're worried because they might think I'm holding a gun, that started going off. Because this could look like a gun to them.
Well, no, we're not going to start shooting.
Keith, every time we start talking about the house, that starts going off. That's what we were getting outside.
Well, what my friend is holding in his hand is not a gun. 6.
Like a 6-shooter?
Is that like a 6-shooter? Because the boss only carries 5 rounds.
Yeah, it starts going crazy whenever we're involved in the house. It's like that just starts going off.
So what is it about the house that we need to know? I know the people who live here. I know they have nothing to worry about. These people aren't here to harm you. They just want to know your story like us. And?
Hey, I was the one that was speaking to you earlier. Try it again. Do you remember talking to me earlier? Can you tell me my name? Yes, I can. If that was you, did you just say Kevin? That is my name. Can you tell us this lady's name sitting right here with us?
What?
That happened with his radio earlier. We'll have to tell her about that when we're done with it. I noticed that every time we talk about the house, you like to make us go off. We're interested in the house. We'd like to hear what you have to say.
No, we're not going to leave, neither are they.
They do like that you're here. David, that's 3 times. That's 3 times we've gotten David. Feeling better. Feeling better? Who is David and why are they feeling better? You're still here with us. Can you make one of these, any of this go off? Please make one of them go off. Who is David?
What is your last name?
Can you give us a last name? What do you mean by year? Can you tell us what year is it? Or what year are you in? I don't know why I said to be honest. Did you hear it? Oh, did you hear that?
What did
When he sneezed, he coughed and it said, and I bless you?
bless you? Bless you too. They are.
Well, if you would like to, but you can let us know you want us to stay, because you know we can't do this all night. Are you a relative of one of the people that live here? Is there something you want to say to them?
Here.
Here. You want them to know you're here? Well, they know you're here.
Why are you here?
Why are you still here?
Alan.
I don't know if it's Alan or Alan.
Did I say Alan?
It sounded like you said Alan.
That's my nephew.
Is that your nephew? Are still alive? Still alive? Are you here for Alan? Are you here for Alan? Okay.
Are you here for Alan?
When it said Vaughn, did you hear like a crazy music in my head for a second? Are you here for Alan?
Are you here for Alan?
Can you say that again? Okay, we're gonna finish this up. Last chance if you don't want us to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us what we need to know about Alan.
Okay. Earlier the second time I said, say it again. Okay. Now we're gonna have to tread a little carefully now. Huh? We have to be a little careful right now. Yeah. We have to be very direct. Who is the name of who we're talking to? We need to know who we're speaking with. Anything? Yeah, I just got chills going all over.
I heard David again.
Yeah, I just got chills going all over my back. Anybody can stand with me, brother? Who are we speaking with? The second time left, I will.
Above your head.
Above my head? I'm saying I got chills going all up my back right now. Is that you standing behind me?
We're bound.
Is your name David?
What's that? Haunting. How could we take that? What do you mean by haunting? Like, are you letting me know that you're here?
Is that you that's haunting? Or is it someone else?
I think his name is David.
That's what I'm wondering. Is your name David? I can't make that voice out.
I'm worried about that voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we're going to end this session now. We enjoyed talking with you. Thank you to everybody who came through. And turning this off now.
Some of it sounded like female.
There was a lot of female. There was that last voice that was coming through, though, that I couldn't understand what it was saying.
Right.
Like, it got really deep. And with what that was saying, that's when I said we have to be careful with what we're doing. So that's when I wanted to be more direct about it, and then that deeper voice came in, and I can't understand it.
Right.
So that's why we're ending it for now.
The back of my neck and my shoulders was hurting.
Yeah,
while we're doing that.
I got the massive, when I was standing right here at the end, like, just all the way up, like from my lower back all the way up to my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when that deeper voice started coming
Did
through.
we get any photos?
Oh yeah, I
hope so.
I got something above your head.
Yep.
I was getting.
You see that?
I'm getting right-sided kidney pain.
Because Alan, my nephew, has kidney disease. He's stage 5.
We got Alan
Is it
on the
right-sided?
spirit box.
Yes.
So it's getting close to 10 o'clock. We've made it about halfway through our investigation. We've caught a lot of good stuff so far. We had a lot of activity in the house. We've been walking around the property, getting a lot of footsteps, a lot of noises, constant feeling like you're being watched. So we're gonna continue on. We just made something to eat. We had a little bit of dinner, and we're gonna continue with the night and see where it goes.
Spanish or Mexican ranchers, the herd's bull stampede led into a short scrimmage and saw 3 men wounded, 2 mules gored, and more than 10 of the bulls shot. This
there's a marker
set up
right next to the bridge on Charleston.
Yeah. Oh, this one's up here on 90. We passed it by. Marker was set up by Boy Scout Troop Number 21 in 1960 to commemorate the event dubbed later the Battle of the Bulls.
So we are. This was a battleground at one point.
Yeah.
And that would explain why you're getting the residual like arrows and gunshot. Him getting the pain in his temple every time he goes over there by the other end of the property.
Right. And as I was moving around, like different spots I was moving to, like I felt it in my leg, I felt it in my hip, I felt it like all over. It was just different. As I was moving, it was like different areas of my body. I just felt pain.
And if you're laying down and you have your throat slit, you're gonna feel like you're choking.
That would explain the taste in your blood too.
And the taste of
blood.
So I'm gonna go walk around the property by myself. Everybody else is back at the camp, and I'm gonna go walk around and see if, kind of explore a little bit, and see what's around. See if I catch anything. So we're gonna head back right now to where the shaman's house is. We're gonna go to the property line. This is where they see, they've seen shadow figures back here. They hear a lot of noises. Given we are kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so it could very well be wildlife. But it doesn't, you never know. Right now I'm back here by where Robin said the shaman has in his yard, he has like a garden. It's not decoration, but like he does it as like a ritualistic, or it's some kind of sacred spot in his yard. So I'm going to hang around here for a few minutes and just kind of be quiet and see if I hear anything. And it's pretty cold out here. It's kind of creepy. but we'll check it out. If there's anybody out here and you want to communicate with me, I'm listening. You want to make a noise? Let me know you're here. I don't mean you any harm. I just like to talk to you. I feel like that you hang around in this area. It's got a really weird feeling out here. This area of the yard alone, it just it has a really funny feeling. Last time I was out here, it was during the day, and it completely different feeling. Like it doesn't feel as heavy, or as like I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like there's something in the bushes watching me, or something just hanging around. It doesn't feel nasty or evil. It just feels like it maybe it's curious, maybe what I'm doing out here. So I'm going to continue to walk around for a little bit, see if I catch anything. Like I said, the feeling, it's very heavy. Like it's a very heavy feeling right now. So I don't know what that means. It's pretty quiet out here right now. There's not really anything going on. There's not a whole lot of background. There's some dogs barking off out in the distance. But other than that, it's real quiet. It just, like I said, it just feels heavy. I could have sworn I just heard something shuffling up behind me, like something was walking up behind me. And we've heard that a couple times tonight already, but that sounded like it was right behind me. This area I'm standing in right now, there's not really a lot of brush. There is some over off in the distance a little bit, but where I'm at right now, where I'm walking, there's actually a path, and it's pretty clear. So I don't know what that was. There's nothing behind me. I'm in a different area of the property, about 50 feet from where I was just standing, where it felt really heavy, and it doesn't feel the same over here. It actually feels like there's nothing here. Could have been a trick of the light, but I swear I just saw a shadow walk right in front of me. But I also do have a light kind of in my face, so we're going to continue walking. I think this is where this corner is where we've been getting a lot of the footsteps and activity, like footsteps walking up on us. So I think I'm going to I'm gonna set the camera down, and I'm gonna kind of hang out here for a minute and see if I can catch anything walking up on us. I'm gonna try to keep it as quiet as possible. Try to catch the footsteps on the microphone. If there's anybody here that wants to come talk to me, I'm more than willing to come talk. I'm here to listen. We've been hearing you a lot tonight, a lot of footsteps. You always come up behind us, though. Why don't you come sit and talk with me right now? Are you the one that keeps giving Brian the pain in his head every time we walk over? Footsteps right over here. There is a fence to the other property, to the neighbor's property, so I don't want to go over there. But right on the other side of the fence, I heard two footsteps, like they came up to the fence, and there's nobody here. Yeah, there's nobody here. Alright guys, so I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes now, and I haven't heard anything else other than those footsteps right there on the other side of the fence. So I'm gonna grab the camera, and I'm gonna go meet up with Brian and Andrew and Bree and see what they're doing, see if they caught it. So I'm gonna head back to the camp now. We'll see what everybody's up to. Pretty interesting back there. Might want to send Brian back there, or I'll send Scream back there. Maybe see if he wants to check out, or maybe even Bree, but I think Bree might get lost. So I think we'll send Brian or Scream back there by themselves. I'll give them the camera and have them go check out, go do what I just did. See what they come up with. How's it going again? I hope you guys are enjoying what you've seen so far. I wanted to take a break and explain this next clip that's about to happen. So I had just returned from my solo. I was out solo on the property with a camera, and I had returned, and it was Andrew's turn to go out by himself. We decided to send Andrew out by himself. Now, for everybody who knows Andrew, or also known as Scream, for some of them that know him as that's his name. I know him as Andrew. I've always known him as Andrew, so I always call him that. But Scream, we sent him out with a camera by himself, and he was gone maybe 2 minutes. And like I said, everybody that knows Andrew or Scream, he's a big guy, and I've known him for many years, and I have never seen this man ever scared of anything. Never seen him walk away from a scary situation or something creepy. But what he caught is he caught something that actually not scared him, but or maybe scared him. I don't know. There's actually going to be a follow-up interview with Andrew for this in a later video. It won't be in this video, but it will be later on. Like I said, he was out for like 2 minutes, and all of a sudden he comes back and he just hands us back the camera, and he said he's good. He doesn't need to go out anymore. He gave us a little description of what he saw, which is in the video. We actually happened to, what I believe is, we caught what he saw on the camera. You'll see it real quick. It's a white, just like a white figure or haze that just passes right in front of the camera. And then all of a sudden he turns around and heads right back to camp. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right down to the clip. Hope you guys are enjoying the video.
Here we go. That was good enough for me. I got back to the corner over there. I'm looking up. Looked like there was a figure standing there.
Alright, so apparently Andrew just saw, what would you say?
It looked like a figure, and it looked like it was standing about ready to charge my ass.
So we're going to check out where this was. We got Brian with us.
Let's go see what's out there.
Let's go find that.
Not there anymore.
This is where we saw, where we were when there was something walking behind us.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, when we look back on it, it was like right here.
Like what, like right about where I'm standing?
A little bit closer toward the house, but yeah, the corner.
Closer to the house?
Yeah. It was like right about.
There's a lot going on over here.
It looked like it was, it looked like it was standing like right about here.
Dude, this is exactly where, right here.
I've got that head pressure.
This is exactly where we were standing when we came out here during the day.
Yeah.
And we were standing, Brian was standing right here.
We had something run out. We had something run up on us.
And we were doing an EVP session, and we didn't have a camera going at the time, but you literally hear like something like walked up on us. Now, you know, we've been hearing footsteps back here. I keep hearing it in the back corner. And now all of a sudden he sees a figure here. Oh. There, hold my glasses.
Blinding pain in my right eye.
This is where you get it every time, too. It's always right here.
Oh. Whoa. Ooh, stop.
Let's try walking away from this area. Because that's the spot you always get it at.
Oh,
always right there.
Something happened right here.
I'm telling you, because every time you get in this area, that happens. Every time.
I feel like I'm falling.
Yeah, I think something's up with this area.
Just, that's the worst I've ever got it there. Like, to the point where, like, I had to close my eyes. I couldn't see that it was just right there.
Yeah.
It's someone pressing, like, right here. The whole thing just going, like, just grabbing, like, grabbing the front of your head like this and just digging in.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think something happened over there. I've gotten a lot of responses with the guns. Yeah.
They threw the guns.
Every time, it's this whole area right here, and we are lined up with those pillars, whatever those pillars are. Yeah.
With the pillars, with the creek being this close.
Yeah.
It's a source of water. I think there was a battle here.
That would, and you know what? I think what you did would help. Walking back to the campsite, I think we're gonna close up the investigation for the night. It's about 30 degrees out here. It's pretty cold. I think we caught a lot of good evidence tonight. It was very active. There was a lot of stuff that personal experience, a lot of stuff that happened that we didn't catch on camera. So I think we're going to, everybody else is pretty much gone to bed already. Go ahead and call it a night and get back up in the morning, get everything packed up and get ourselves back home. Hope you enjoyed tonight as much as we did, and see you in the morning. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Leave us a like or a comment and let us know what you think of the video. This investigation was a lot of fun for us. We caught a lot of evidence during this investigation. We actually caught so much that I was not able to put it all in this video. I tried to keep our videos under an hour. I actually think I've gone a little over on this one. But we will be putting out smaller videos as time goes on. We're going to break it up, the evidence that didn't make this video. So, like I said, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate all of our fans. If you don't already, please like, subscribe, like us on Instagram, Facebook, and also if you would like to book an investigation with us, or send us videos or pictures you want us to review, or if you just want to ask us a question, feel free to email us at wildnightparanormal@gmail.com. So again, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you all have a good day.